Welcome to Dragonfly Trading. My name is Carrie. I'm a full-time trader and mentor for struggling traders in the crypto and Forex markets. Today's video, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin and the DXY. Not financial advice, just my bias. Email me your Discord name and you will have a free 7-day trial to the Discord. Come join us, trade Forex with us, the crypto markets. We've been killing it in Forex lately. We would love to have you. All right, let's get started. So we are all wondering if Bitcoin is going to continue to the upside. Well, the first thing I want to point out is notice that Bitcoin is traveling in this upwards, higher highs and higher lows. RSI is traveling in a downward, lower highs and lower lows. What does this mean? Because naturally, if you were looking for bearish divergence, it is present. If you were looking for bullish divergence, it's present. This can be very confusing. Let me explain what is happening. The markets travel forward in time. The first divergence that's going to be created is when it breaks that higher high. It's going to create bearish divergence, a higher high in price and a lower high in RSI. The market then corrects itself. RSI comes down, creates continuous bullish. It breaks the high again, creating bearish, bullish, bearish, and bullish. This creates the upwards motion in price and the downwards motion in RSI. So probability-wise, this market is going to pop to the upside. Let me show you an example of that. Right here in Bitcoin, back in the old bull run, we were traveling in this upwards motion. RSI was traveling in a downwards motion. What happened to price? It popped to the upside. Let's talk about what happens if it doesn't pop to the upside. Why does that happen? It happens because RSI continues in a downward motion and eventually breaks the 50 mark. Once RSI breaks 50, it is putting itself into the bearish zone. This causes the price to dump. So what do we want to happen here? We want the RSI to stay above 50. It can continue downwards and price can continue upwards, but stay above 50. All right, let's take a look at the options. The bullish option is that Bitcoin is creating an A wave or a wave 1. Potentially, it can get high enough to fill this gap. We then need a pullback in a controlled manner that does not come through this support. There would be no reason to come back underneath there for a B or a 2. We then want to see 5 more waves for a C wave or a third wave. If it is a third wave, we will get a fourth wave that holds fourth wave territory and a fifth to the upside. On the more bearish side, it's an A wave, a B wave, and we're completing a C wave that could even fill the gap. But this would be an expanded flat, and then we would see a harsh rejection that gets back up underneath this consolidation and then pushes down underneath this floor that we have built support. This is the type of rejection that we do not want to see after this pops to the upside. All right, so take a look at this correction. We were traveling upwards, and then we got a spike to the downside, sweeping the lows before we continue to the upside. Can that happen here? Absolutely. We have this upwards motion. This can sweep these wick lows before it travels to the upside. This fourth wave will not become invalid till it clearly breaks this fourth wave. As you can see, if that happens, it's nothing but insufficiency underneath. It will continue to fall, invalidating this being a fourth and getting a fifth to the upside. Let's remind ourselves of the big picture of the DXY. This three-wave move, A, B, C, created a W. This zigzag in the middle created an X. Now we would expect 3 waves for a Y leg. Now there are some Elliottians trying to say that this is a fourth wave. I do not agree with that because it clearly came in to this area. That is an invalidation for a fourth wave. With that being said, my bias is strong that we are creating an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave. The question is right now is this dump a B wave or is it a fourth wave with a fifth wave to go to the upside? My bias wants to say that the A wave is complete because it hit the 618 beautifully. This is where an A wave typically will end. We are still holding the 0.5 extension and have bounced. This can still be a fourth wave holding the 0.5 extension. If it rolls over and takes out the 0.5, then it is clear we're creating a B wave. The only question from there will be, does it plan to rally and give this leg a partner, creating a bigger B wave in time before it goes up for the C wave? Let's take a look at the lower time frame. DXY has a rally going on right now. It will need to get over this red box where this fourth wave territory is before we can confirm that this downtrend is over. If it bonks its head and rejects here and continues to the downside, we will be calling this a fourth wave and looking for a fifth to the downside. This would be good for crypto. Okay, so right now this leg can still be a 535 zigzag. If it makes it up to the 1.618, pulls back in a correction and gives another leg up to the 2.236, it will then make an impulse wave. And what starts with 5 ends with 5. So that would mean it would pull back and give another 5 to the upside, potentially breaking the red box. But first it must complete the impulse wave. If it fails at the 1.618 and comes back through this territory, then it was just a rally of an ABC and it plans to make a fifth wave. I hope this gave you clarity. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.